A freeze warning is now taking effect overnight as our temperatures tank. Less than a week ago here in central Indiana, it was 80 degrees. Now wind chills in the teens. And I'm sure we all would like to be rid of all this cold, but it certainly does set the tone for our top story tonight at 11. Thanks for joining us. I'm Anne Marie Tiernan in for Scott. So real quickly, let's flash back to January. That's when we had snow on the ground, a lot of it. And in many areas of Indianapolis, it stayed there. And stayed there and stayed there. That's all because the city's snow removal policy didn't include more than 1,000 miles of our residential roads. But now a vote by the City County Council is prompting a change that should mean that we'll see more plows on our streets when that nasty winter weather comes back. Logan Gay is back from tonight's meeting and breaks down the changes for us. Logan.
After months of hard work, Marion County now has a new snow removal policy, but some councilors say what happened here inside the boardroom is about more than snow plows.
Motion carries 25-0.
A unanimous vote of approval cemented Proposal 69 into an official part of the city's snow removal ordinance, something councilors say is a long time coming.
This is a big win for the city and its citizens.
It was something that we needed to address, but we made sure to do it the right way.
Many neighbors were forced to shovel their way out of their neighborhoods and drive on icy snow-covered streets for days. Residents later learned that more than 1,000 miles of residential roads were not included in the city's snow clearing policy.
We heard situations where folks couldn't get to doctor appointments, they couldn't get to work.
The updated snow removal ordinance will prioritize plowing streets near schools and township buildings at 2 inches of snowfall. Residential streets will be plowed when snow reaches 4 inches. Councilors Kristen Jones and Derek Cahill say they worked vigorously on this ordinance and hope Hoosiers feel like their voices were heard.
We heard constituent concerns across the board. We took it, we listened.
We did act on it, we did advocate for them, and we did it together as a team.
And this is why they hope constituents get more from this experience than snowplows.
I describe it as historic bipartisan legislation tonight that everyone contributed to.
Snow is not a divisive issue, and it affects all our council districts equally. I think good ideas are not Republican or Democrat, they're just good ideas.
Next, a Public Works Committee will present their funding plan for the upcoming snow fight for the upcoming year in October. In Indianapolis, Logan Gay, 13 News.
Also tonight, the council signed off on a plan to revitalize the old city hall downtown. They passed an ordinance that approves the lease of the building and up to $66 million in bonds. Under this proposal, the developer, TWG, will be responsible for repaying those bonds within 10 years. And there are big plans for that building on Alabama Street, including a new 21C museum hotel. It will have a large art gallery and a rooftop bar and more than 150 rooms. Construction is expected to start in July. A grand opening is planned for 2028.